Well, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. This is Akshay with yet another exciting AMA session with a project that I recently worked with. The name is Insig. So, Intelligent Signal Token is what we are. So, we have the founder of the project itself, the founder and the CEO. He has came here to enlighten us about the project, talk about how has his journey been so far. And yes, of course, I'd love to have him on the stage.
Hi,
Uh,
hi, Askay. Nice to meet you. Nice
and
to meet everybody here as well.
uh please introduce yourself. How has your journey been so far, and how did you come into crypto itself?
Okay, so my name's Andrew Anthony. I'm the founder of Intelligent Signals. We worked with Intelligent Signals now for the last 2 to 3 years, and I've been in crypto and forex for about 20 years, but crypto mainly for the last 5. So during that time, I've been more or less a trader, developing manual systems for analyzing charts, etc. So that's where we've come from, and we've actually, through the show today, you're going to see how we've actually adapted that to an automated process.
Mhm. Fantastic, fantastic. And can you give maybe shed some light on the IO that has been currently running? So, how has your journey been after development, and how did you approach LATOKEN, and then how are you? What are your expectations as of now?
Yeah. So the key thing for us was to find a partner that had a global reach of clients that understood our project, and we're really targeting crypto traders. So our project is all about crypto trading. LATOKEN, as you probably will all know, are one of the better exchanges, and we wanted to dedicate ourselves to an exchange that would support us. And with the support of LATOKEN, we've managed to come to an agreement, and we're pretty exclusive now with LATOKEN in terms of our launch with Intelligent Signals.
All right, fantastic. And okay, so I'd love to understand more about the concept behind intelligent signals token. So I
Yeah.
remember when we had the first conversation, you gave me certain idea and
Yes.
how you were developing this. How did you develop? How you have incorporated AI? So please
Yeah.
shed some light on that.
Okay. So a lot of your people that are watching now will understand that 90% of people lose money trading crypto. I've been one of those people in the past. So what we've managed to do is create a manual process whereby we look at charts on a technical basis. So we don't listen to news. We don't listen to all those things that you hear, like rumors and gossip. We look at just the chart, and we look at historical patterns on the chart to then forward that into today's market, and we predict the future chart patterns as well. We use a technique called GAN, and this was developed by a guy just literally over 100 years ago. His name is W.D. Gann, if you want to Google him. He's one of my founding fathers, the guru of technical analysis, and we based all our analysis on W.D. Gann. Now, with W.D. Gann, there are certain patterns that exist that we found 70% of the time, 7 times out of 10, we find that we get profitable trades when using specific patterns. Now, you'll all know that in cryptocurrency, there's around 20,000 crypto charts, individual cryptos. Now, for us to literally analyze those charts manually, it would be an enormous task and pick out those particular patterns. So what we did, we started to work with an external company called OSP Labs and our internal engineers, and we came up with a solution that would allow us to look at all 20,000 cryptos in one block. And we used AI to do that, and machine learning. And in particular, we looked at a technique called pattern recognition. So within all the 20,000 cryptos, we looked at a certain pattern that was adopted, and then we used that to then filter that down and then provide the signal to our end user.
Wow.
And that's proving very, very popular at the moment. We know that AI and crypto are two things that are very volatile in the news, and we've managed to combine them successfully to the benefit of both experienced traders and also novice traders. So this is a really exciting time for us, and a lot of your traders out there will want to use this product when it's launched.
Of course, fantastic. So let's talk about your motivations. What was the first motivation that you saw? I mean, I understand it was 90% of the users losing money, but then how did this idea struck and you said, okay, I want to start something. I want to help these traders out and develop
Yeah,
something that is going to do that.
yeah,
So can you enlighten
yeah.
on that?
It's a big statement. 90% of, I mean, if you really just think about that, 90% of traders, when you go into a trade, and if you knew you were going to lose money, would you do it? And what we're finding is that people still trade and try and trade profitably. So we thought, well, we need to really persevere with this. And the driving force specifically for me was I looked around myself and saw so many traders that, you know, were just not consistent in their way of making money in the markets. And let's face it, the traders get a raw deal. Okay, so the traders are the bottom of the pile. You know, what we want are the traders to win in this market. And as I said, I've been a trader. I've walked the walk for 20 years. So
Wow.
I've bought and sold from gold to Forex to crypto. And crypto is the sexiest market right now. And we've put all our efforts into the crypto market and used our analysis and our techniques to develop a mind-blowing system that will take off fantastically going forward.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. And okay, so now talking about the tokenomics of the Insig token, can you shed some light on that? How is the vesting schedule like? What I mean, so overall tokenomics and the
Yeah,
division of the tokenomics.
yeah. Okay, so most people want to know, one of the first things people ask is, how many tokens are there, and are you going to dilute that token pool? Now, let me first of all say to people that we have a fixed pool. So we're not going to be reissuing any more tokens other than what's there. So we have 300 million tokens fixed. Okay, so that's the number that is out there, where the prices are going to be around the 24-cent mark when we list, around that sort of number. And we're on the BNB Smart Chain network. So that's where we are. And on top of that, what we plan to do is grow that over time. And we're only releasing around 40%. So if my mathematics are correct, 120 million tokens are going to be in circulation. Others are going to be held back and for development of the systems and processes, some for special events that we're doing. But it's really important to know that this is a token that there's only going to be 120 million tokens. I know it's a lot, but compared to some of the other meme coins out there, it's a very small amount. So the way we're looking to do this, the actual the ecosystem that we're going to use with the token is that token will only be used and can only be used to buy and purchase subscriptions to get the signals. So that's how it all works. So if you want a signal from us and you want to subscribe to our platform, you would have to have the token, the Insig token, to purchase that. So you can see how all that will work. The more people that buy the token, the more demand there is for that token, the higher, in theory, the higher the price. The fact that we only have 120 million tokens in circulation will mean that it's quite scarce, which will mean that the price will be a premium price as we go forward. So we're pretty confident that this is a really good business model. We're not just it's a utility token. So what we're looking at here is a token that has value. Okay, we can stake, we can play games, we can do all of that, but the key thing is that we're going to use this token to purchase subscriptions for our SaaS platform where we deliver the signals. So I hope that gives you a flavor of how we plan to use the tokens, the tokenomics of this. And we've also got, as I say, within the other tokens, so there's 120 million, what's going to happen with the other 180 million? Well, we've already got plans to do new developments. We're growing our sales force and our development team hugely in the UK and in Dubai, because that's where we're going to be based. And hopefully that will then set the scene for further growth for the future. And if I could just sort of add to that, our whole idea is to build our subscriber base to around 100,000 subscribers of our platform over the 5-year period. So we don't anticipate getting 100,000 subscribers today, but let me give you an example. We currently have 5,000 subscribers in our signals channel, which we just set up literally within a couple of months. So for us to get to 100,000, we're pretty confident that we're going to get there.
Of course, I wish the same for you. And okay, while we're talking about where we would be in a certain time, what is your roadmap like? So what are you looking at, let's say 6 months from now, let's say 1 year from now, let's say 3 years from now, and then 5 years, and the long-term plan itself? So can you please dive into that?
So there is a roadmap, and if you go onto our there's a standard roadmap that everybody sees in white papers that looks basically at the launch of the token. So that's the roadmap to the launch. Now, what we're talking about now is what's going to happen with intelligent signals for the future going forward from that. So as I've just touched on, we have a business plan. So our business plan is very clear. In the first year, we want to go to 25,000 a month in terms of subscribers. Now, if you think about that, our sort of price points are going to be $100 and $50 for a standard monthly subscription, $100 for a premium subscription. If we look at the $100 mark and we have 25,000 subscribers a month, you can see the cash flow that's going to generate from this business. And we're talking business, not crypto. So we're talking business. So we're looking at $2.5 million a month in cash flow for this business in the first year, a month. And that's, if you think about that, people always say, well, where are you going to get your subscribers? I think, Ashka, you know yourself, in crypto, everybody's dabbling with crypto trading, whether it's a bricklayer or ice cream factory worker or whatever. Anybody who's on their 9-to-5 job who are listening to this, you're doing your 9-to-5, you could be an accountant, a plumber, a bricklayer. You will have your phone with your mobile, with your crypto wallet. I guarantee it.
Absolutely.
So for us to have just 25,000 in the whole world, I think we will achieve that number. So in the first year, 25,000. Second year, we're at 50,000. Third year, we're at 75. And then fourth year, toward that 100,000 level that we're looking for. So this is pure subscriber growth. Now, from a technical perspective, what do we intend to do with the platform? Now, with any software SaaS platform, there are different versions. So the version 1 is different from version 5. Okay, so version 1 that we launch now is great. It's fantastic. Don't get me wrong. But in 2 years' time, I would expect we would have a fantastic platform to really take us on to the next level of AI, machine learning, all of that, and bring it to the next level. So we've got some fantastic opportunities for our business. You can sense I'm a businessman, and I'm sort of really into crypto as well. So there's the crypto element and there's the business element, and both of them can live side by side successfully in intelligent signals. So we're very, very excited about the future, SK.
I see that you're very modest with the numbers that you're talking about. 25,000 next year to 50,000. When you would, so crypto, I understand, as far as I understand, it's an industry, whereas if your product is right, you'd have an exponential growth.
Yeah.
So you're not be expecting after 25,000 next year 25,000. It will be at least 250K.
Yeah.
It'll be 10 times.
Yeah,
And
it could. Listen, I wanted to be conservative.
uh-huh.
I'd let you say the number. Anything to do with crypto is exponential. From
Absolutely.
XRP, which one day is a certain price, and then within 24 hours is 10 times the number. So
Mhm,
this happens in crypto, and
mhm,
obviously one of the key factors and the timing. You'll notice that there's the Bitcoin halving next year. Most of the people will understand that,
mhm,
and that will contribute to the general market uplift, which we expect
mhm,
next year with Bitcoin.
mhm.
There'll be more people dabbling in the market, trading in the market. And let me give you a concept that your viewers will probably love to hear. A lot of your viewers may well go to the gym, right? So
Mhm,
this is completely off the wall. You go
mhm,
to the gym and you do your training, correct?
mhm,
Yeah. And you go to the gym to get fit, etc. What
mhm.
if we could offer you a coaching session on our platform that coaches you like a trainer? So,
Wow.
like me and you are now, we're talking. Let's
Mhm,
imagine I'm your coach
uh-huh.
and you are trading, and I
Mhm,
coach you for 1 hour, not for 3 days, or you have to read this book and read that book.
uh-huh.
What we're doing is practically training you to be a better trainer. Now,
Wow.
what we have on the platform for the premium users is
Mhm,
exactly that. So, what we have is a training platform to train traders
mhm.
how to trade successfully. And
Wow.
not only do you listen to the voice, you
Mhm,
see the people, you see me, you see some of our team that will
mhm,
coach you to be a better trader. So it's so exciting, our platform, that we expect this exponential growth, and our trading training vehicle, our
mhm,
module, we
mhm.
expect to take off, to absolutely fly. It's part of the premium price, so there's no extra cost.
Mhm.
If you pay the premium price, you get a trainer at your fingertips.
Wow.
Okay, so that's an
I think
exclusive on here that you're hearing now on LATOKEN that not many people know about, and we're going to be launching that in the next month to 2 months.
fantastic, fantastic. Even I was not a bit aware about this news, but then, of course, users would love to hear this, and of
Yeah,
course, they'll jump on board. Now, talking about what are your strategies to get more token adoption? So, as of now, we require to have more and more token adoptions in order to receive you more clients who are going to be a paying user for the
yeah,
platform that you develop for the SaaS platform. So,
yeah.
what is your vision on that? What are your plans? And as well as in near future, do you also plan to have some prominent partnerships? And if there are some prominent partnerships in place right now, can you comment about that?
Yeah, yeah. So the first part, how do we get people onto this? And I've already said that there is a demand there already. It's an untapped demand that clients want a reliable and consistent platform to make money in their trading. I think
Mhm,
that is the ultimate thing. They don't want something that's here today, gone tomorrow. They want something that's consistent, that can give them regular returns on a basis, that they can make money on a monthly basis.
mhm,
We now have that. We have that platform.
mhm,
7 out of 10 of our trades are profitable. We back tested it for 5 years, 4 years,
mhm,
3 years, 2 years. This last year, we've done it now on our platform, our free signals channel.
mhm,
Everybody who uses our signals, our Intel signals,
mhm,
makes profit 7 out of 10 times. Now, we're not saying it's 100%. We never
mhm,
would say that. But 7 out of 10, if you use good money management techniques,
mhm,
you will make money with our platform. So I think this adoption will be organic.
mhm.
People will see and then hear and watch and use, and then they will come on board, and we have no problems with that going forward. And the key thing, we have a term, it will be very sticky. Now, you've probably heard of that term before. When it comes to a website, when you go on a website and you see all sorts of flashing things on a website, that website becomes very sticky because you don't want to leave the website. There's always things going on. Our
Absolutely.
SaaS platform is very sticky. Okay,
Wow.
very sticky, because the first thing is you can go there to trade. If you want to just trade, you can trade. If you want to read books and you want to learn and you want to be tutored, you can read and be academic. If you want to be coached, you can be coached. So anybody who is in trading whatsoever will have something there for them with our platform. So it's designed by traders for traders. So the second part of your question, so I think there's demand there for that. So the second part of your question are partnerships. Now, you'd understand that we can't sort of talk about commercial partnerships just at the moment, but rest assured we have some very, very big sponsors, world sponsors that are watching us and seeing how we perform. And we're in early discussions with those sponsors to see if we can add value. So let me give you an example. And I'm not saying that this is true, but let's imagine there's a famous bookstore that wishes to push crypto trading books to its audience. And it just so happens that we have 25,000 subscribers a month that they would like access to. And we can channel their books and their authors through our platform. Yeah? So if anybody wants a book, a library to look at, we can then access the library from there. So I can't say who that is, but I think it's on the tip of everybody's tongue when I tell people, think of a bookstore that's worldwide, then you're getting somewhere near. Okay, so these are the kind of partnerships we will have. So this academic partnership is something that we're very keen on. Obviously, there's trading partnerships that come to us every day to offer special deals and discounts. We will look at those, but we have a plethora of deals on the table. But we want to pick the best deals for our traders, our subscribers. Okay, so yeah.
Okay, so since we are talking, a lot of people would be watching us. I want to understand, and people want to know that what is the best possible way to connect with your, connect and be a supporter of your project.
Okay.
So can you talk about how they can participate in the IEO, what social media platforms they can reach out to you or the project or the team, and about that?
Okay, so the first thing is that we're exclusively at this time on LATOKEN. So you can get on the launch pad of LATOKEN, you can buy our token there. Okay, so that's the first thing to understand. You can buy on the launch pad. The second thing is, going forward, you'll be able to buy our token on a listing on the 8th of August as well, going forward. And that's something, again, that will be on LATOKEN as well. We're on Twitter. So our Twitter is @IntelSignals. So we're there. And the most important thing for the viewers to see, which is free of charge, come and join us at our Signals channel. And our Signals channel is, if you look up @IntelSignals, you'll find us there on our Signals channel. So come there on our Telegram channel, and we've got about 5,500 users now, all of which use the channel. Come on board, it's free of charge, and you can then sample the signals that we give, which are free for now, and then you can then see what you think, because we're here for everybody in the community to be better traders. So the very fact that we're offering learning zones and coaching zones means that we're not here just to give you a signal and walk away. We want you to understand the signal, why we've given the signal, for you to be a better trader for the future, because we are traders, you are traders, we're going to help each other. So that's the overall plan. Okay.
Fantastic. And okay, so now since we are in crypto, there are a lot of hacks. What are the security measures that you have took in place so that your traders, the funds of the traders, the tokens that they're buying, they are safeguarded, they're secured?
Yeah. So if you didn't know, but we've already been audited by Cyberscope, who are one of the best security companies in the world in crypto. So we're fully audited as a company for our token. We have security teams that look at all aspects of the backdoors, the hacks that could happen. But we've got a really, really tight process now with buying our token. Our token could be bought easily on LATOKEN and sent straight to your wallet. There's no security issues whatsoever with that process. So we're very, very confident that there'll be no issues in terms of security. Now, obviously, going forward in the future on our platform, there's going to be loads of people try to hack into systems and processes. But we have a very strong security team here that will protect all our users and the identities, privacies, etc. We're backed by some pretty big business that are going to support us, so people have no fear with that.
Fantastic, fantastic. So I guess that's pretty much it. Any last message that you'd want to tell to the audience?
Yeah, I think we're a young company. We've got some fantastic support so far around the world. We'd love you to be on board. You can see the enthusiasm that I have. I love crypto. I'm not here to come one day and go the next. We want, if you're a trader and you want to be better at what you do, this is the project. This is the project. If you want to just to jump on board and make some quick money somewhere, this is not your project. This is a long-term project for the future, and we'd like you on board. And thank you very much indeed for listening. Thanks to Ashgay and everybody else who's joined and supported us over our journey.
Fantastic. Let's wrap this AMA session. It was really pleasure talking to you, Andrew, talking about your project. So if you remember, we talked earlier, and I talked that I see that passion in your eyes when you talk about the project itself, and that is what we want to show to the audience: the passion that you have for the project. Guys, if you want to take part, support the project itself, you can take part through the IEO, which is up and running right now. Show some love to Andrew, show some love to the project, and of course, become part of the Twitter, Telegram, Instagram, and Facebook groups for the token project itself. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And also, important thing, anything talked about here, it's not a financial advice. So please do your due diligence. We strongly believe in that.
Sure.
So,
sure.
All right. That's pretty much it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Thanks.